Yeah, hi.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, it is time. By the time this uploads, I don't know when I will upload this. Maybe it might be uploaded early morning, or even like whenever. I don't know. I might even upload this at midnight. Right now, it's at the moment it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and it's gonna be a long day. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your very late. It might be even out of date when this uploads, early morning, whatever. AEW Dynamite Thanksgiving Eve review. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I am very tired already. So I missed most of the show, and I think the things I watched when I was either in or out of the house, it's not impressive at all. I'll be honest with you. It's not really that intriguing. So yeah, I just basically had to do Thanksgiving stuff, preparation. You know, that's what I've been doing. And even if I like to watch this like while preparing Thanksgiving stuff or having to do anything with regards to Thanksgiving, like fuck, this show would not even make you happy. This show would not this show would not make you freaking excited about the idea of Thanksgiving. This show would just drain the shit out of you. I guarantee it. Because this is not really that exciting. And even the idea, like, fuck, I gotta talk about this shit. Like, it's not exciting to even talk about it. I just don't want to really do this, I'll be honest with you. But I just gotta keep it real with y'all, talk about this, and yeah, that's what I gotta do, you know? Just gotta keep it real with y'all, that this shit sucks. Alright, anyways, grab your Coca-Colas. I am thankful of this beautiful Coca-Cola. It's beautiful. I'm thankful for it. I hope y'all drinking my Nestle 5 minutes. Let's just go. Oh shit, alright. Good stuff gives me the energy. Oh, not really. I'm just very tired. Oh boy, this shit is. Oh man. Fuck wrestling. That's for damn sure. Thank God there's no wrestling on a Thursday anymore or whatever. And there's gonna be a Friday SmackDown, boy, and a pay-per-view. God damn. I mean, but like, oh yeah, I just remember there is a show on a Thursday, but no one fucking watches it. Imagine if Survivor Series was legit on a Thursday, by the way. Do you not know how shit that would be? I don't know. Anyway, so show started with William Regal. So William Regal's a heel now. And it's like, you know, I don't know, what did he say? I just gotta try to get things, I gotta get things over. Oh boy. Sorry about this, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, all you need to know is about William Regal, like, basically, this is the problem with heel nowadays. With heels, all of a sudden they change their character to not, like, fit what they would be as a heel, you know? Like, for example, like, oh, I don't like this city anymore. Oh, you know what kind of city are we in? Blah, blah, blah. Like, even though, like, oh, I love this city, and then I don't like this city. Oh, why are you... Oh, you know, I no longer am a tough guy. You know, I was a tough guy when I was a face or whatever. He says, like, you know, I know you're like also hear from the new world champion, but you need to hear from him next week because he doesn't have time to come places from like Chicago. What? This is place? Chicago. I said, Mr. Freeman is set to have a major motion picture, and I'm sure that you're wondering what the union is. So yeah, you know, he acts like, you know, very intellectual, you know, like. I understand it's classic Regal stuff, like, you know, he's a heel, blah, blah, blah. It's like, it is what... But, like, again, from what I know, with basic writing, is that the goal is you're not supposed to try to appeal to the show, just the house show. You're supposed to appeal to the main audience. And the main audience, no one cares about Chicago. Let's be fucking honest here. Okay? Unless I guess you're some fucking smart. Like, the crowd is not that good. It's like, shut the fuck up. I mean, I don't like, wow, they're again in Chicago. Fucking A, like, seriously. But yeah, that's all you really need to know. Like, it's just like, oh, you know, oh, he doesn't like the town, and, I mean, apparently from what I know is, like, the goal is you should not be shitting on the town, because that's just, like, a big fuck you to them. It's like, how are you gonna get them to coming back or whatever? But again, they're example why Sparks don't fucking, you know, they're not normal people, that they're always gonna fucking watch regardless or whatever, so, there you go. Then Moxley comes out, is a "you fucked up" chant ensues. He makes his way down, but then Bryan Danielson comes out and put himself between them and says, like, listen, Mox, I don't know what he did. I don't know why he did it, but I don't know what he did. He did a bad thing, but we all know that bad thing. We all done bad things. But please, I ask you, he's got a bad neck and 2 brain bleeds. Don't hurt him. You know, I don't want her because, you know, Mom, your struggles, my dad struggled with it too. And, you know, you just won't understand, but he taught me, you know, when my father passed, when he passed, you know, this is, you know, he's daddy to me. Yeah, basically, you know, like, I love William Regal. I love him since the day he basically sticked his penis up my asshole. I loved him. It's basically, you know, I love you. It's that bullshit. It's some gay whole shit. Like, wow, you know, I mean, you may even think, like, wow, could this lead to maybe a Bryan heel turn or something? I mean, I don't think it would make really sense. Like, I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't really give a shit. Because, like, with this, like, Real Regal and MJF thing, like, it would lead to, like, maybe, you know, William Regal, like, and then, because, like, even though it's, like, does MJF need a manager? But whatever, you know. Just imagine like the idea of like it's like all reversed. Like, you know, like with this analogy, then that means like, wow, MJF and Daniel Bryan would be like in a team together. Like, how would that make any sense? I don't know. It is what it is. I don't know, but yeah, just all this whole. But then like Mox says, you know, Lordship, I want one thing from you, and, you know, run away, and never come back and never return. Basically, he quoted fucking, run away, Simba, run away and never return. He basically quoted fucking Scars from Lion King, and even Simba from The Lion King. That's what he did. That's literally what happened. But yeah, they advertised it as MGF, and basically they falsely advertised that he was going to be on a show. I thought, like, so they falsely advertised it. Like, that's not cool. I don't know, like, you're not supposed to falsely advertise when they said, you're going to hear from MGF, and then we don't. You can't just, like, do that. Like, at last minute, like, don't have the guy on the show. If he really is, like, doing filming some bullshit, but, like, then why even advertise them, you know? Like, with that shit, like, with, oh, you have to wait next week, then that just makes people, like, I understand, like, sure, I guess sometimes that works in terms of making people want to watch, but then, it's like, wow, what's the point of watching this shit then? You know what I mean? That means we're gonna endure bullshit, like, and it's like also a big fuck you to the crowd too, you know? It's like, with that kind of analogy. Anyways, so first match, Orange Cassidy defeats Jake Hager with a roll-up, because apparently that's all the ways, I don't know, great, so just Orange Cassidy faggot has to win. But then best friends go for a hug, but then the factory interrupts. Like, what, again, who gives a shit about this factory and QT Marshall? Oh, he wants a title shot, blah, blah, blah. But then, oh, the return of the House of Black, wow, and they attack everybody, basically. Yeah, that's basically what happened. I don't know, and then the House of Black says, please rise. Isn't that what the same shit what Damian Priest from the Judgment Day does? I don't know, apparently they all do the same shit. That's the fucking problem with all these heels nowadays, or these mysterious, dark, mysterious heels, you know? It's like, who fucking cares? Wait, what? Ricky Starks defeated Ethan Page for the world title. I mean, how would it? I mean, technically, wouldn't it make sense if Ethan Page wins because like him and what happened to MJF? Which again goes to question why the fuck is the point of MJF getting turned by the firm bullshit? How does that make any fucking sense? And not just that, wow. Like, yeah, like, isn't that supposed to be the story? Like, God forbid a story with that, but like, wow, so we get this gay midget faggot, Ricky Starks, versus MJF? Like, are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of here with this shit. And this guy was like injured, and he overcame the odds, really. This guy, who legit beat all these monsters, and you gonna give him the fucking title? Get the fuck out of here. What kind of company is this, I tell you? A video showed with Jade Cargill confronting Bow Wow backstage, and then she gets interviewed. She calls Bow Wow a whack-ass rapper and doesn't want to give him any clout. She calls Chicago whack-ass town, not deserving her title celebration, and announces a baddie celebration next week. Cargill calls in Mark Sterling and says that she has no comment on Bow Wow's situation. And Sterling then hands Kiera Hogan a piece of paper and says her service will no longer be required with the baddies. I mean, I don't even know. I don't care. I don't know what to really say. Whatever. They really are like they aren't really baddies. I'm gonna be honest with you, or good-looking baddies. That's for damn sure. Except I guess the Latina chick. I ain't gonna lie. I mean, she's probably the only better looking out of this bunch. If anything, there's more better baddies, as they say, than this. I mean, for all I can say, definitely Nyla Rose ain't a baddie whatsoever. That's for damn sure. So then there's like boost for the Elite in Chicago plus CM Punk chants. So yeah, they were like fuck CM Punk on the pay-per-view, but now like there's like CM Punk chants in Chicago. Like I said in my full gear review, even though Punk is a piece of shit, and what he says is kind of stupid sometimes, or like especially when he said about Colt Cabana, like, oh, I haven't talked to Colt Cabana in like how many years, and blah blah blah. But the thing is, Punk had a lot of points to say. What he said about AEW, about working with children, how people are hard to work with or whatever. But the thing is also like, the Elite are definitely in the wrong because again, they're EVPs and they're attacking their employee. You don't do that. You know what I mean? You get a lot of trouble for that. Apparently, during this stupid gay rematch from the match or whatever, Kenny Omega was mocking Punk and the stupid, what is his guy's name? The stupid Ace Steel guy. Okay, no one fucking knows who Ace Steel is, and now he's another person that CM Punk. Oh, he owes CM Punk his life for mentioning him to act like people know him. So he mocked by biting one of the opponents, and also he did the go to sleep, whatever. But yeah, in this match, the Death Triangle defeats the Elite. I guess some like shady shenanigans, whatever, you know. So wow. Oh, but see, they're putting them over, guys. I don't know if I mentioned this in my pay-per-view review. You do understand this probably is gonna lead to them fucking winning the feud, right? So don't think that, oh, they're putting them over when clearly they're losing by losing by cheating to make them look strong, and plus most likely they're gonna win the feud. What does that tell you? Okay? So stop with that shit. But yeah, like this is like, I don't even think the title's on the line because it's a best of 7 series, and it's like, I'm sorry, what's the point of the title rematch then? I don't fucking care. Then Jamie Hayter comes out. They introduce Jamie Hayter and Britt Baker. So the interim, so the word interim has been dropped from the women's championship because so Thunder Rosa is no longer the world champion or whatever. They dropped the interim bullshit, I guess. Again, they should never even do that. Like the whole interim thing is so fucking retarded. Like what the fuck is that point? But yeah, so basically Thunder Rosa like stripped the world of the women's title because she's injured. But and apparently they counted Toni Storm's title reign as like an official title reign now. But yeah, so basically Jamie Hayter's the official AEW Women's Champion, which I guess good for her. They came out, but then Britt Baker instead of Jamie here talking, Britt Baker talked for her, saying that we wouldn't consider her an interim anyways because there's no word of interim in this bitch or whatever, and we're gonna prove why whatever. She says let the champion walk to the ring or whatever. So I guess they're somewhat building in a way to the little ascension, Oh, they're gonna probably break up or whatever because I don't know, because she interrupted her type of thing. But it's like, I don't know. It's like whatever, who cares? Like, I mean, it could be just like, she's happy that she won. I don't know. It is what it is. A triple threat women's tag match, which is Britt Baker, Jamie Hayter defeat Willow Nightingale and Sky Blue and Anna Jay and Tay Mello. The only thing to care about this match, I assume, is probably Britt Baker and Tay Mello, Anna Jay. Just those street checks because they're actually pretty hot. I mean, what can I say? They are hot. They're always invited to my big black couch. They're always invited to the big black couch. Have a good old session with each other. But what was the reason for this tag match? And God, that fucking wow, this fucking Willow Nightingale is fucking disgusting. What was the point of this match? No one fucking knows. I don't fucking know. It's not like they have a women's tag title match. Like, what the fuck is this bullshit? What is it? You know what I mean? It's fucking retarded. The Acclaim of Daddy Ass head to the ring and then they go to Scissor, but Jay Lethal and Sanjay interrupt them. Didn't they just lose? And now, how does that make sense? Shouldn't this mean, maybe Darby and Sting be no more contenders or whatever? I don't fucking know. Jeff Jarrett says, listen up, House Clowns, and want to get smacked Max or whatever, and then crowd chant TNA sucks. The fuck? Come on. I mean, don't get me wrong, modern TNA is fucking horseshit. But, saying TNA sucks, I mean, technically TNA's dead, right? But, fuck it. TNA's will always be better than this shit, okay? Let's be honest here, or the glory days. Billy Gunn says, get that old ass on my TV screen. And he said, pull now, moment, whatever. Chicago's, I don't know, some bullshit. I guess they're leading to now the Acclaim versus Sanjay Dutt and Jay Lethal. Really? That's, I don't know, I don't care. Whatever. Oh yeah, how can I forget? Early on the show, but it didn't mention in this result thing, fucking Keith Lee and the fucking, what was that, Swerve guy? They confronted each other, but then they blocked the camera. Why? Well, how does that make any sense? I don't care. I don't know. That's all I remember from this shit. Anyways, the main event, Chris Jericho defeats Tomohiro Ishii. Yeah, this was the main event, by the way. Again, a main event for your AEW Dynamite show. Your holiday special, your show before the holiday, is Jericho facing a Japanese guy who no one fucking knows besides these fucking weird smarky fans. Main evented for a title that doesn't matter in AEW, but it matters for some stupid promotion that should be dead, honestly, and it's a waste of money even buying that fucking promotion. Or making it relevant. What sense does that make? Oh, but what a war! Apparently Jericho bleeded because of a chest. Listen, wrestling's not supposed to be legit real, okay? Stop with this strong style shit. The fact that people want legit wrestlers to be hurt, or you guys like that, because that's a bit of realism. That's like saying we should fucking legit have wrestlers get hit with a steel chair without blocking it, and you wonder why all these people get CTE, okay? Again, wrestling is not supposed to be real. The point of pro wrestling is to make it look real. For fuck's sakes. It's a live choreographed thing. You're not supposed to legit hurt the person, because that leads to people getting injured. You wonder why a lot of these wrestlers get injured now with this strong style shit. This is not safe. Who cares? It makes wrestling look real. Motherfucker. Wrestling's not even real. It's not even a fucking sport, okay? It's fake. I hate to be those people, but it is. You can't just make wrestling real, pro wrestling real. Because that's just gonna make there's no logic to it. It's not gonna end well. It's just gonna lead to people getting hurt. And if you're gonna say, oh, that's just them being soft, motherfuckers, that's just them being like realistic. Because again, these are people who are traveling the world competing. You understand? Like, and this is like their livelihood. And that's how wrestling's supposed to be. It's not supposed to be legit real. It's supposed to be fake. That's why, if it was real, why aren't they fucking UFC fighters? Fucking A. You know how stupid that is? Like, come on. I'm sorry. And fuck this Puru strong style bullshit. Fuck Ishii. Fucking, again, no one knows who the fuck this guy is. No one fucking knows anybody these fucking New Japan faggots are. Stop it. This is why wrestling is shit. This is why the AEW doesn't get any ratings. Because you're fucking appealing to a small niche audience that doesn't grow. You wonder why you're not growing. Because you're appealing to these fucking weirdy, smarky people. And you're not fucking actually trying to be you're not trying to be a sport or like a pro wrestling show. And by the way, people, pro wrestling is sports entertainment. It always have, it always will be. You're supposed to be entertaining, not just fucking wrestling every time. There's supposed to be characters and stories. This is not an actual sport. If you want to watch that, then watch amateur wrestling. Oh yeah, because that's boring. So what does that tell you about wrestling in general? That's why fucking pro wrestling is pro wrestling, because they have the characters' storylines. That's why they add the acting element. And the whole combat bullshit. To make it exciting. Because if you want to actually like and watch wrestling for wrestling, then watch NCAA. Watch all these fucking Olympic-style bullshit wrestling. But guess what? Even I, who has done wrestling before, will admit it's boring. It's not that exciting. Unless, like, if your the only reason why wrestling would be exciting is, like, if you actually are part of the team. Or if it's, like, your school or whatever. Let's be fucking honest. Or it's a person you know. It's not going to be exciting for really a lot of people. That's why fucking wrestling, it really is a dying sport in high schools and colleges. That's why pro wrestling is more popular than regular wrestling. And that's coming from a guy who actually wrestled. Okay? After the show, Jericho's targeting some ROH guy, but then Claudio attacks him, and wow, whoop-de-doo. Oh, he's gonna, I don't know. But we will hear from Jericho on a Rampage. So yeah, they're doing Rampage, but I'm guessing it's gonna be taped, and they're airing it at 4 p.m. Wow, no one's gonna fucking watch and waste their time. People are just gonna watch SmackDown, I guess. I mean, hey, at least I don't need to fucking wait till 11 to review a stupid gay show. That's for damn sure. Anyways, I'm just keeping it real. Get your games closed. Magnificently Spy, Misfits Go, show shit. That's what I'm saying. Fuck wrestling. Yeah. Happy holidays, ladies and gentlemen. Or, well, I mean, happy Thanksgiving, you know? It's definitely the most wonderful time of the year. Obviously, God bless people who are less fortunate and shit like that. But, you know, God bless them. May God bless them indeed. But God bless y'all. Hope y'all enjoy your Thanksgiving. Oh, you're the Thanksgiving racist! But the Native American... Fuck you. You don't know shit. If you guys think it's all about some Native American bullshit, you're fucking retarded. And that's not true. It's about George Washington's proclamation. And by the way, that's not the first Thanksgiving about some Native Americans and Indians and the bullshit, or fucking pilgrims. That's just some stupid ass thing that they call Thanksgiving or pretend like. That's not true. The original Thanksgiving, that why it is a holiday today, is about fucking George Washington's proclamation. That's it. Till next time, peace, yeah, bye. Ay, ay, ay. Fuck wrestling, though.